So this is my NXT review, and it was a homecoming indeed. I think this was probably one of the most non-canon shows in like TV history, but also there was some canon also because you had Triple H and Shawn Michaels. They had a little bit of spat. William Regal came out and talking about war games and everything. Are we getting like a main roster versus NXT war games? And the way that the TNA people were tweeting about, it looks like maybe we are getting a TNA versus NXT war games. And also, the thing is, Survivor Series war games is a very like it's in a stadium. So I think I wouldn't be surprised if they add like a TNA versus NXT thing there, or maybe do it on an NXT or PLE. You had Charlotte and Alexa Bliss defending their titles against the Culling, which they won in a very good match, I would say. At least we're getting Charlotte and Alexa doing anything else rather than just going up against Secret Harvest. Though it is kind of weird that they're running an injury angle on SmackDown while at the same time Charlotte just came and wrestled here anyways. You also had Ethan Page versus Tyler Breeze in a very good match with Ethan Page won. Like he has defended his title a lot of times. I think the main roster should learn how to have defending heel champions as well, or defending champions. Then also like you had various NXT stars of the past showing up. You had Damien Priest showing up to tell Tavion Heights that at No Mercy he is facing Ethan Page for the North American Championship. You had Sami Zayn hyping up Javon Evans saying that the sky is the limit for him. You had Oba with Ricky Saints on the Grayson Waller effect, and you also had Trick Williams showing up, and they are having a title versus title match next week, which I am sure will get interrupted by someone because they're not gonna have someone hold both the TNA and NXT championships. And I think and other than that, also you had DIY versus Mello and Trick Willie. In that, Champa came out with the old black and gold face paint. He again cut his beard with his old theme. You had Johnny Gargano with the Rebel Heart. Then you had Mello doing his old entrance where Trick kind of hyped him up, and then he had like the DIY like shirt that tearing and then coming up. Miz interfered, causing Mello to get the victory over Johnny Gargano, pinning him, which I think will is furthering their storyline because Sammy is gonna face Mello and SmackDown for the United States Championship, which he's probably gonna lose due to the Miz. And then I think probably next week we'll get Sami Zayn versus the Miz, and then maybe we'll get the breakup. And aside from that, you had Shayna Baszler also showing up. She's now a producer. I'm just glad that she's not like totally away from the company. She was released, but she was hired back as a producer. At least she's there doing something. And she advised Sol Ruka and um, uh, Zarya to fix their relationship. And the Finn Balor also returned to his original theme, interrupting Lexus King. Miles Bone returned, and Finn Balor hit him with the coup de grace. Hit Lexus King with the coup de grace. So I think, and then the main event, Fatal Influence lost to Rhea Ripley, Lara Valkyria, and uh, and uh, and Stephanie Vake. So I don't know what else I can say. It was a very fun show. The thing is, it showed how much the decline of WWE music has happened. That they, in Hindi, there is a word which is called chindi, which essentially means cheap, and like they do not want to like spend money at all. Like I don't know how much that they have to pay CFFOs money for the usage of those old themes, but they should. Like Def Rebel even changes the themes that they themselves have made to an even worse theme on the main roster. And someone from the WWE management is doing that. Please don't do it. And aside from that, it was a fun show. I think best, I think the only thing that can you can be really excited about coming out of it is a chance of a TNA invasion happening on NXT, and that probably leading to a War Games match. So I think that is probably the thing we can see happening. But yeah, that was my review. What did you think about the show? What did you think about my review? Tell me in the comment section. If you like this type of content, like this video, share and subscribe. If you don't, then share it with those who do. My social media accounts, what are my Twitter/X account and my Instagram account links are in the description. So go follow me on that. My UPI ID link, which is Shabda@OKICIC, is also in the description. So go donate any amount of money which you can, which can help me make YouTube a permanent career option. So that was it for me for today. So thank you, goodbye, alvida.